Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
Big up everyone in the house. Big up to Never a Foul being in the building, giving you a reaction, obviously, as to Chelsea and more, and to the game week number 3, starting off with 3-0 from Chelsea. Underwhelming, overwhelming. I suppose we can talk on it. We don't have Don because he decides he doesn't want to talk on, Never a Foul today since he got called up 3 days earlier. Is what it is, though, man. It's fine. It is what it is. Chelsea fans are just going to run away just in case.
So the positives, Chelsea fan, the positive is Mo is not here. Yeah. So I think most Chelsea fans will see that as a positive. There's not going to be no Mo genders. I'd probably say the negative is that I'm backing you today. Yeah. And that's probably to most of you a negative. But listen, I'm going to try my best to back Chelsea today because for me, 3-0, easy win. But we're going to talk on it the same way.
Yeah, I look at it like this as well, man. Boy, you know what I'm going to say? We're going to say because Mo is a hypocrite. Anyways, speak up, Nigel, man. What you saying?
Oh, yeah, now, my people. It's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now tonight you got to understand. Smash the likes, my people. Always a pleasure to be on Never a Foul. And yeah, let's go, man. Let's chop up some shit.
I want one of them T-shirts, by the way.
Yes. Well,
the T-shirts. You were making some T-shirts with some
Oh yeah now T-shirts. Yeah, I'm gonna send you. Just send me your size and I'll make that happen. Kaz, I remember you said you want one, but I didn't know if you're being serious or not.
I want it XL. Nothing tight, nothing like that, man. Can't lie, not for me personally.
Yeah. Nothing tight for me, just a medium or something, and we're good. No, I'm joking. Don't send me a medium, bro. Don't send me a medium.
Is it more tight fit or is it more loose fit?
It's a tight fit still.
Yeah, give me XL then, man.
Toe take.
Are you that big? Yeah.
What do you mean? Have you seen? No, like for me, it's not that I've got big shoulders and arms and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm just that big. Yeah. So I'm trying to lose it though. Listen, my first week of calorie counting has gone well, but I'm having a drink today because I'm celebrating the fact that I've done well. But yeah, Toe take a small or extra small because he likes to look.
Yeah, I used to be like that when I was young and more. Well, when I was a lot more younger and a lot more fit and everything like that. I used to like the tight fits and the mediums and sometimes larges and all that kind of stuff. But after a while, when you start sweating a little bit, it's not the nicest in the world, and you start dripping, and you're like, bro, this is not worth it to look good. It's not. There's no point,
especially not in the summer. Just one thing: is Alex about? That's a good shout,
Oh yeah, you know what,
Alex? If you're about, I don't know who you can message, whether it's you or me, but
no, you can message Alex if you wanna jump in. Just send me a message on Twitter, and I'll invite you in, and we'll chop it how garbage our actual team were for your standards today. But yeah, man, we're going to chop up a little bit right now. Chelsea won 3-0. The two positives, let's start with the positives because there's no point starting off with a negative. Chelsea, Sterling, Pochettino right now. He went 5 at the back. I thought was a bit negative. I don't know why they started with that, but they did, and they continued with it. In the first half, they're playing some okay football. Sterling is the big difference. And Malagusto got really into the game. That right-hand side absolutely killed them compared to their left-hand side. So Sterling looks like he's got he's refound some confidence, taking on players just like West Ham, exactly the same thing, but this time way more effective, right? Finishing and an assisting. So if you got anyone's got him in your FPL or Malagusto, you're eating this week. Trust me, you're eating.
Surely no one picked Sterling though. Surely no one.
The thing is, I was considering. I knew I had to get a Chelsea player in. I ended up I went for Enzo in midfield because I thought Enzo might get a couple of assists, but I think he got one, didn't he? Did he get one for the third?
Sterling got the assist for the third.
So in that case, Enzo's the pass before the pass, right? Okay, so yeah, that serves me right.
Story of his life, apparently.
So I want to highlight
pass before the pass, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've been a fan of Sterling, and I haven't criticized him too heavy like most people, yeah. And same with Daps, and I always said I've always preferred him on the right. I'm not going to say he wasn't underwhelming to be the main guy in your team last year. That's everything. But see Mo, Let me tell you what Mo said in the WhatsApp group chat. Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Word for if I can get this, if I can bring up as quick as possible, pause and so forth and so forth. I did wait 1 sec. Just bear with me. I know it's only just Luton Town.
You can go and get your tablet from upstairs if you want.
Him and Mo, I mean Mo and Don, I swear down, just
I'll stop listening now. They're both so. Don's being
I'm
defensive.
upset Don's not here anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
Mo
trying to talk positive on them, but he's presuming I've got agendas, and I'm like, no, I'm. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm trying to boost you, but he's just ready. He thinks I'm gonna go in on him, and I'm not. I think. Look,
if you have a different opinion to him, then you don't know ball or you have an agenda. That's just Don.
So
have you got the message? Yeah.
So he said, talking to Stern, he was definitely scapegoated. Didn't Mo not say he's one of the worst wingers in the league and he's no good and he should be doing this and that, yada, 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 being one of his biggest critics. And today he just does a flip-flop on it and going on like he's never criticized the guy.
Didn't he say something about Benrahma is better than him or something?
He said Benrahma is better than him. Only 2-3 days ago. No, he said that just before the West Ham game. So that was about nearly a week ago, right? You got to give Sterling his flowers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
I think you've got to also give Poch his flowers for.
Hey, don't try to say Caicedo and Enzo. Don't put Caicedo. You're not force that big man.
Like, let's be constructive with it. Sterling looks unreal. I don't think it's a conversation no more if Sterling's best on the left or right. I haven't thought it's been a conversation for a long time. I think Sterling, even if you look at his best time at City, it was Sane, Aguero, Sterling on the right. Yeah. Right. But today, watching it, but I also think you have to give Poch some credit because if you remember under Pellegrini, Sterling was rubbish, right? Pep came in, put his arm around him, told him how important he was. And to be fair to you, Kunle, Arteta was a big part of that as well, right? He worked very closely with Sterling, which is why I thought he might have gone Arsenal, to be fair. But I don't know if Poch has made Sterling realise you're not just a member of the squad, you're important to this team. There's a reason why you joined us and were the amount you were. We know your history, and this is how important you are. But Sterling is a confidence player. You have to help his confidence. And if you look at since Poch has got there, Sterling looks like he's playing with more confidence again. Coming in off the right, using I think his second goal was with his wrong foot. But a great finish. Yeah. But that's the thing with Sterling. When he doesn't overthink things, he can finish very well. It's when he overthinks things. But I think he was good. But we also have to give credit to the fact that Poch has got Sterling back from the dead, some might say. But who else? And Gusto as well, look down the right. And that's another thing, to have the quality of when Reece James is injured, they've now got someone that can come in and do this. This means Reece James will not have to be rushed back now, which could make the world of difference later in the season. So I think they're the two positives for me. Jackson scored. That's another positive, to be fair. He's got off the mark. You don't look convinced, Kunle. Kunle does not look convinced.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is for me. This is the best result for me tonight. I needed it to be comfortable because what we're gonna see on social media this weekend is the project is starting to tick. Jackson has got his first one in. He's gonna cook now. Sterling back to us, but we're gonna hear all of that because them Chelsea fans aren't gonna take time with this victory. They're gonna get excited like they just beat Man City. They beat Luton, for goodness sake. Luton that have only played 2 games because they couldn't sort out their stadium. So it's nothing to get excited about, overexcited about. If they take it as 3 points that we should have got, let's go to the next, then who knows? It could be good. But I'm just glad that this result gives Chelsea fans confidence again to come out with chest, and they're eventually going to fall flat on their face this season. That's what I believe. But 3-0 is a good result, regardless, man.
I'm going to be real. Good win, of course, because it's 3 points. But the performance was underwhelming, man. They weren't creating chances left, right, and centre. For me, to say that I want to go praise Jackson, I didn't like Jackson's hold-up play today. I thought he was stinky. I think the centre backs. The only thing I can praise Jackson about though is that he wasn't even. You could say he took away one of the centre backs, for another one to run into. a little bit. But I saw Conor Gallagher do that quite well. You know, he done it for the first chance. And I feel like it's nothing to really get carried away about. And it's not I don't really want to be negative on a team that just won in the way they did.
Exactly.
But I don't think Jackson's anything to praise. Even though he got his goal and everything, the overall performance was quite dead. The left-hand side was very non-existent for me. It was all down to that right-hand side.
Chilwell's not working as a winger.
Yeah, this wing-back system, I think Chelsea fans might. I don't know where, you know.
I don't think they like it overall.
What do you mean? Where was this energy for United against Wolves, Cass? What do you mean? I came on in it and I was screaming.
Oh, the energy was here. He was screaming. To be fair, he was going mad. Do you know what I'll say?
What's that got to do with this reaction, though? Why Chelsea fans do this?
That's what. But let me give some positives on Jackson, and I think you're right. I think Jackson was probably frustrating some Chelsea fans, but the key is he kept going, and a season is long. He got his first goal today. Yeah, he kept going, got his goal, and now it's can he kick on from that? Yeah, because let's be real. When Eddie scored for Arsenal, when he came in when Jesus was injured, it's the same energy. Yes, he's managed to score a goal. So it's now can Jackson kick on because his confidence will have got the boost. He's got the goal, and now it's for him to kick on. I do think he was. I don't want to say wasteful because I saw Haaland miss 2 opportunities last week, but he had a few chances. But you know what? I think first half, if the game ended 1-0 after the first half, I was ready to come on here and say, do you know what? Yeah, Enzo, Caicedo, you need, and in fact, forget Caicedo, he's just joined them. Enzo, you need to step up now. This is your time. You're a World Cup winner, but do you know what? They won 3-0. I think we are being very, very picky if we want to break down. And yes, it is Luton, but Luton pressed well in the first half. They pressed well in the first half, to be fair.
But exactly, they did press well, but for what the quality that they bought and everything that they've got in, you know, Caicedo, Enzo. I thought Enzo played quite well, to be fair. Standard performance. That's why I said that right-hand side was juicy compared to all of the rest of it. You know, like, I know they got 9 injuries, but again, I'm going to say it now, like, it's Luton Town. You can't sit there and say this is great. The only thing you can take from that game as a Chelsea fan is the team getting a bit of confidence in front of goal again, you know?
Yeah.
But you add a little bit more quality in that game. I mean, what they really have got out of that game in total. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, we can nitpick the way you want to, but if I'm being totally honest, right, I just feel there's nothing really to gain. Like, we already ran out of positives. Do you get what I'm saying? We've already ran out of positives other than Crystal Sterling, and there's nothing else.
Yeah, but do you know what? Do you know what? In that case, when City beat Newcastle 1-0, would we have run out of positives this quickly as well?
You're talking about Newcastle. We're talking about Luton Town.
Yeah, bro. What's the capacity of their stadium?
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. But I'm just saying, like, I think Luton done. I think it might be a little bit of disregard to Luton, but we talk about Ross Barkley and even Chong not even being fit yet, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And this is what I'm saying. I expected more from Chelsea. I wanted to see 4-0 minimum, if not loads of chances created, and then if 3 goals winning, great. But I done the same. This is what I say. I always apply the same energy. I've done it for my team when we beat Wolves. I said it's not good enough. I've been onto my team. So don't try to say about Man United. I done it even against Arsenal, against Crystal Palace. I said, you know what, for me, that was a bit underwhelming compared to last year. You know, I wasn't in favor of all of that. I think I've done it for, who else have I done it for?
City.
Liverpool,
You've definitely done it for City as well, yeah.
Not in the Premier League, though. Not in the Premier League. For a Premier League game, I wouldn't say it's been underwhelming. No. That's what I'm trying to say. It's you can win and still be underwhelming. That's all I'm trying to go across.
And I don't know. Sorry.
That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be harsh on Chelsea because you won at the end of the day. But if I'm going to say, if you go play like that against a decent side, you're getting fucked up left, right. Fair point.
Yeah, there's nothing you saw tonight would make you think, oh, Chelsea are going to be a threat this season. There's nothing that you saw tonight that gave you that impression.
No, but do you know what? But right now, where Chelsea are, I'm going to be consistent. I'm one of the people that I don't think, and I've even said I will give Chelsea a complete pass on this season. Yeah, new owner, yeah, bro. New owner, new board, new manager, new players. Right? I get, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me land. I get the spend thing 100%. Yeah, trust me, I get it. But I also understand football and understand that if you do not have direction from the top, and you do not have a bit of time to gel, yeah, you can't just click and challenge like that. So keeping that same energy, you have to build a landing pad before you can take off, right? And I don't think I'm expecting. Look, it is Luton, so I was expecting a high score. But at the same time, you can't expect to fly to the moon without being even able to take off. So I think a 3-0 win at home is a good, steady base to build on. Like, being real,
Yeah,
I don't. If we're being honest, so far this season, who's blown us away? Brighton.
Yeah,
City,
probably. Yeah.
City and Arsenal have done what they've had to, and they've got 2 wins. But who's actually come out and blown us away? You'd probably say Brighton. I think Brighton have won 4-1 and 4.
Maybe
Newcastle in the first game, but
then second game they lost. So far across the season they haven't. Chelsea have, all right, they didn't blow us away today, but to think Chelsea, just because they brought these players in, are going to blow us away like that.
But that's I hear what you're saying, yeah. But it's so hard for me to ignore the money spent because it's so much, and they're not done. Let's be honest, they're probably not done. So, like the reason that I have this energy for them is because I know every fan would have the same energy for your team, for my team, for Kaz's team, and for Liverpool.
Yeah.
So,
but 2 wrongs don't make a right, bro.
I hear you, but no, I'm not having it today because Chelsea fans, for me, if they're saying they want to pass this season, then they've got to admit that they're not a big club. For me, that's for me. I'm not saying you guys have to agree because a big club that spends that sort of money is expected to challenge. If you're just if West Ham spent it, or if like Brighton even spent that sort of money, are you not going to be upset at them saying, "Oh, they want to get into the top 4"? No, because they're not a big club. So if they want to pass, just know that you be a small club, and I don't want to hear any debates again. Or hold that you spent a lot of money, and with chest say you're going to challenge. I don't want all this topic because you guys in the last 3 windows, no Chelsea fans were coming on stream saying, I hate the signing we just made. They convinced us, no, we got a plan. We're signing the best talent around the world, and then blah blah. They had answers for everything, so they can't now switch those answers and excitement to, 6th place is progress this season. Nah, bro.
But see, I've made this deal with Don that, like I said, I'm willing to give a pass on this season, and to be frank, I still think they should be. I still think they should be aiming for Champions League football, 100%. But all of this challenging thing, I've given them a pass on this season because I think it's even only right. Yeah, because I'm not going to be that stupid. I've also said they can make one more signing. Yeah, one more signing before next summer, right? Including next summer, one more. But after that, next season, no excuses, none, zero, zilch. They have to challenge and they should win it because they've spent that much money. But we have to give them a season and I think it's only right to give them that time to blend, pick out one bad player, bring in one more player. But then after that, no excuses. But I'm giving them one last season of excuses.
Well, okay, excuses to finish where though?
Oh, I still think they should get Champions League football.
Okay.
Definitely, especially with how Liverpool are looking. I think United will end up finishing above Liverpool, to be honest, at the moment. But based on other teams and where, like Tottenham are rebuilding as well, to be fair. So I think they should get Champions League football. They should. I'd expect them to. Based on the players they have and the manager they've got with young players, I think they'll get Champions League football.
Is it fair to say
what we need, though, quickly, is more likes, because I think we're on 150, which is shocking. People, if you haven't hit the like button, please smash that like button. If you've seen us on 150, you know that's low for us. You know we need more to help it push out to other people. So please just take your time out to hit the like button. Sorry, Cass, carry on.
Adam Forrest, there's nothing Arsenal done in the first 2 games to say they're going to threat this season. That's exactly what I kind of alluded to in the past week as well, to be fair. That's why I've criticized kind of both in a way, because that's what we do. Oh, damn. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Alex is joining in.
Lovely.
In a different way.
I thought he had a. Do you know what? I mean,
I thought he was drinking a beer, right?
So Alex, before you talk, I've called up Talk Sport before, right? And I've even called up and they say, could you please park the car before you talk to us? Now, I'm not going to tell a grown man what to do, but we are not condoning driving while being on a podcast one bit.
I'm about to park. I'm about to park.
No, I'm not
so
asking
it's
you
not...
to. That's perfectly fine, bro. Listen, just it looks. You know what? You look like you're driving in England. I'm not. Doesn't America look like England right there? Like, I swear you live down south as well.
Yeah.
How are there trees with green on down south?
Easy. How is Amazon has trees? It's even harder than it's even more south than I am.
Very good point, young man. Amazon rainforest. Yeah, very, very good point. Never thought of that. You've bamboozled.
Thanks for calling me a young man. I'm actually older than you, but
I just dadded you. Anyway.
Yeah.
What would have been really good is if you had Man United boxing gloves. And you were secretly United. That you were secretly.
I actually hate more Liverpool than anybody.
Really?
I hate Liverpool club as a club more than I hate any Premier League. I actually has more respect for United than any other club, because the reason why I'm not even bothered about Arsenal fans is, or anybody, because I don't live in England. So for me, local rivals are not the big thing.
Fair.
To be a rival, you have to have somebody that talk shit to you. Where I am, there's no Arsenal fans, and you didn't win nothing in 20 years, so it's like double thing. Like there's nothing to talk about. I'm sure for Chelsea fans that lives in London, Arsenal is a big rivals, but not over here, not where I am. So that's the big thing.
I must say, you're keeping.
I love those little.
He's keeping his
There's
eyes
little
on the
jabs
road
he
really
threw
well.
at Arsenal on his way. I like them.
I like how he can multitask, because if I'm driving, I'm looking at the phone. He's fully watching what he's doing. Very professional driving, but make sure you do the.
I actually have a professional driver's license.
So does that.
Sorry,
actually, I'm a medic.
Hold on. Do you get amateur driving licenses as well over there?
Yes.
My ex.
I also back up into my parking spot. I don't drive front end. Anyway, they do have amateurs. It's called driving how you say it? Permissions, or how you say it?
Provisional?
Provisionals, yeah. I have a Class A driver's license where I can drive a trucks, like a big 18-wheelers.
Wow, fair play, yeah.
I also a medic, which you have to take emergency driving skills to drive ambulances.
Well, you should apply for a job at Chelsea's on the fitness team then.
I actually thought about it. Before. There is a job that I can do. It translates, yeah. I just don't think. Well, based on people like. Anyway, let's move. Let's talk about Kaz whining and crying in the corner every day of Chelsea. It's Luton. It's Luton. Is Wolves has a better team than Luton?
This ain't about my team. I already said my team. This ain't about my team. This is about your team. Here's
the thing about you, the one that actually run the channel, right? Like you usually the one that talks more. You or Mo? So technically, nobody asks you hard questions.
They do all the time.
Yeah, I watch you. It's a bit soft. It's a bit soft.
Yeah. What are you going to say to me, Alex? That you're going to sit there and tell me that you used anything great today?
Oh, we didn't do nothing great, but thank you for the free goals. My life.
Keep the same energy then, Alex. We didn't play anything great. We were absolute shit. Thank you for the goal, mate. I'll take it.
You see, the difference is we actually played well. What you saw it, you're right. Chilwell on the left as a wing is disaster. But the problem is the things that I want to see that Chelsea did that we didn't do last season, because I watched Chelsea every game last season and it was brutal. So for me to enjoy those kind of build-up with the drive of Liverpool, I can see the future. You see what I'm saying? I can see the progression. If you want to go from that time, you can see. We can talk about just one game. I'm talking about for the past games that improvement going on. My strikers scored. Last season, my strikers didn't score. We give you one of my strikers. You hold that. We give Arsenal's one of my strikers. You hold that. Now my only thing is give Gallagher to Liverpool.
What are we holding exactly?
Hold on, just to confirm, I don't want to hold anything. Cheers, we're good.
Yeah, no, Kova is great. Kova is great.
I'll hold that.
I never had problem with Kova. Final third, I had problem with him. The only thing left is give Bluntmount to Liverpool, and I'm satisfied. If Gallagher goes to Liverpool, we'll spread STDs to each club. That
Alex is a madman.
Listen, as a medic, I think that's very shameful of you. I hear it, yeah.
Okay, so Alex, what did you enjoy about today's performance then?
I actually enjoy how Caicedo and Enzo link up. It's a small taste, but I can see it. Just imagine Lavia still in the midfield. You know why I think Lavia is walking in the midfield? Because people saying what we're gonna play of two in the pivot, but I don't think we're going to. I think it's going to be Lavia the deepest one when he gets hold of that, because Enzo is actually creative. People think that he's going to be the deepest one, but he's actually a creative player. He looks for Enzo a lot.
Gallagher is your best midfielder today, but no one wants to have that conversation.
Oh my God! Go stop doing drugs, kids. This is the consequences of drugs. This is the picture of the drugs people using.
Alex, you're killing me tonight.
He didn't do anything today.
I had to do more streams with Alex.
You know what it is? Yeah, this is what happens when your team buys a player for so much money. You have to start doing this thing where you nitpick any little thing you can, like we done for Anthony. Yeah, nitpick anything you can to make yourself feel better. Today, if we want to do up anything, no. This ain't me trying to. Remember, I've been praising Chelsea throughout the whole summer, and it's not an agenda, so don't do all that bullshit. I don't for every team, yeah. I'm just going off of what I saw. I watched the whole game. I watched it with Daps. I saw in the first half, Caicedo was shit. Yeah, he wasn't up to scratch. Second half, he improved because you can't be that bad, dropping off on the ball and all that, acting all drunk. Gallagher was actually making a lot of movement, creating a lot of space for Jackson and also Sterling. And Malagusto, actually, to be fair, because of Sterling dragging away a player and also Gallagher, that goes under the radar. That means Gusto gets a lot of space down that right-hand side. Enzo was very good. That's just a standard performance for me from Enzo. But Gallagher was definitely your best centre mid today, or attacking player. You could say whatever you want to call it, other than Sterling. He was doing a lot. He was dropping deep. He was keeping it simple. Actually, I don't think he actually got tackled today, to be fair. That's all I'm trying to say.
He got a yellow card.
Oh, come on, man.
Do you know what? I'd say on Caicedo?
He's the one that almost he's the one that lost the ball that win 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper. Remember the one chance that Luton had? Guess who lost the ball? The best CM, right?
Alex, the reason I'm a bit skeptical about your thoughts about Lavia is because I don't know, but did you expect the setup and the personnel tonight?
I'm still a bit confused. The back three, it's kind of annoying me, and people saying no, it's not back three. I'm like, you know what? We have 3 center backs at the back. But that says it's 3 at the back.
Alex, do you know what? So before you came on, I was trying to say that right now I don't expect Chelsea to blow teams away this quick. Yeah, they've got to get used to playing together. Now, you are right. Against Luton Town at home, do you need 3 at the back? Yeah, maybe not. But if what is going on right now is about gelling Chelsea and getting Chelsea used to playing away, I actually think it's right to play like how you think you're going to have to play against your hardest teams, yeah? So you can get used to playing the way like you're going to have to play. Like the way Arsenal are playing at the moment, I don't think that's the way they'll play against City, yeah? But they're trying it at the moment because they already know how they'll play against City, yeah? But I get why they are playing this way because I said the same I said the same with United. I've said the same with so many teams. You have to build a foundation. You have to build confidence, right? So I don't think we can expect Chelsea to be playing this free-flowing football. A clean sheet, right? They got a clean sheet. That's important. That is an important as a win. So they now have the confidence of that to slowly move into playing forward at the back, maybe.
You shouldn't be scared of Luton's attack. If you added one more...
No, it's not about being scared.
It's not about
being scared. It's about molding your team so that you're...
That's the question.
You're molding your team.
I think I can explain why I think he plays 3 at the back. I'm not saying I'm happy with it. I'm saying I just don't like it. The reason why I don't like it is because three at the back. But if you really think about it, Disasi is an experienced player, but not in the Premier League. And if you're gonna pairing him up because everybody is injured, who you gonna pair them up? Colwill, 19 years old, with Disasi, you have to have some kind of person that calm you down, especially when you're playing off from the back. None of them. It's a.
Todd Bowley heard what you said.
Hold on. Sorry, I need my camera real quick.
You see, the only reason why he's playing three at the back is, let's be honest,
Sorry,
Thiago
Alex,
Silva
but
can't.
that picture is sensational. I don't know what he's doing with his hand in that car, but Jesus Christ.
What a freeze frame.
I'm not about to go and praise 5 at the back against Luton Town.
No, but what I'm saying, I get what you're saying, but maybe they don't care who they're playing. They're just trying to get used to playing a system. So that they have to play, Chelsea will have City,
system.
Arsenal, Chelsea. Chelsea will have a tough game soon. My God, he needs to go. I can't look at my screen while that's and they just need to get used to playing a certain system. So let's not focus on Luton. Let's focus on them getting used to playing a system. Like,
no, but the reality is that their only system, the system only works because Thiago Silva's there, I guess. Because he can't play in a back four. Like, as good as he is, he can't play well in a back four. They'll get exposed, man.
I don't see what's wrong with putting a Colwill next to a Disasi. I think it's a good partnership in terms of ability. Even a Badiashile there, I suppose him and Disasi, were they not playing with each other, or maybe not? Did he come 1 year late in? I'm pretty sure that was a Monaco centre-back pairing. I just look at it like who they got. They got Nottingham, they got Wimbledon, Forest, Bournemouth, Aston Villa at home, Fulham, Burnley. If you want to build a system and all that, we never criticize their defense. We always criticize their attacks. And I think one thing you need to put into place, go play your 4-2-3-1 then. There was no reason why you can't play Gallagher and go play. You got Maatsen there. What are you doing with Chilwell on the wing, mate? Maatsen's definitely better attacking option than Chilwell. If that was the case, Mudryk is injured, to be fair, and I know if you looked at their bench, it's kind of stinky in a way.
Chilwell's captain as well, so maybe at the moment with all these young players, he feels the importance of getting Chilwell on that pitch at the moment as well. Could be.
Thiago Silva can't play in a back four, because don't you just think that's the main reason? He can't.
I just wanted for Chelsea today to go out there and prove that they can go finish goals and go smash a team when they need to, when they're more than capable and got the ability to. I don't need to see a clean sheet against Luton. I need to see a clean sheet against an Aston Villa instead, or a Fulham. I'd understand it from that perspective, right? But not against a Luton Town, not against a Wolverhampton or something at home. Why am I playing 5 at the back at home? Do you know what I'm saying?
I do hear it.
I can understand
against Luton, and I know you're gonna say it's don't focus on Luton. It's Luton, bro. It is Luton.
That's all I say.
Giving them way too much respect at home.
Yeah, man.
Listen. All I'm saying is you two, both your teams better 6 points against Luton this season.
I just look at the quality that Chelsea's got now in the field on paper, and I think I saw good stuff against Liverpool when they did take off, I think, from the back 5.
Yeah, they look good against Liverpool.
Even against West Ham, regardless of getting counter-attacked, when they do go 4, they can get a bit overwhelming in the box. And I think with Sterling gaining that confidence, they could have smashed them easily by 6. They got pressed. I saw Luton press them today. I can't believe I'm saying this. I saw Championship press them a little bit, and they have a very
first half especially,
exactly. And I feel like they didn't need a free. I think it was wasted. I think Poch has been a little bit passive, and what did we know from him sometimes at being at Tottenham? Being a little bit passive as well. I just feel like I just expect a little bit more, and they technically only had about 2 or 3 attackers going up against a Luton Town when they never needed. I think they showed them a little bit too much respect for Chelsea standards. But yeah, man, I get it. Their attackers aren't fit. It's a system. That's all they've got for now, innit? And it makes sense from that idol, because imagine you lose another attacker, you're pissed. You know what I mean? I mean, talk about a left back playing left wing. Both of them, by the way, Maatsen or Chilwell. It's not great, is it? Like, I'm seeing Gallagher playing as another 10. On the left, more time on the left than you saw Enzo.
That's not ideal. That's not ideal. We know that's not ideal, and that's where I think when
that's the benefit of that, really. Yeah, they need another
injuries and that,
attacker.
yeah,
they need
they
to
do.
go out there. Look, I know they spent. They spent
Who else have they got on the
964 million.
left, by the way? If Sterling is going to be on the right, who have they got on? Oh, they've got Mudryk, didn't they? They've got
He's,
Mudryk.
he just
And
had
Chilwell.
what was his injury, by the way?
No, have they not got anyone else? Chelsea fans, there'll be some of you in here. I know some of you might have been watching. some else,
What's
but
his name?
who
Don
else
was
have they got
talking
on
about
the
that. What's that young guy that played? He's a left back, but Don said he plays left wing, right wing too. Is it Matson?
Matson,
Yeah.
he's wicked. Matson's a wicked.
Is he actually good? Yeah.
Yeah, he's wicked. If you show him at Burnley, he's such a multifunctional type player. He can even play centre mid, even attacking mid. I would rather see him.
I think they've got the right, look. They've got the right nailed. It's clear they've got the right nailed.
Yeah.
The right is nailed.
The right hand side looks like there's a good. That's one thing. That's a develop. I think that's a developing relationship, and it'll be hard for Reece James to take out Gusto if he keeps playing like that. Madueke, is he back around? Is he back fit yet? I'm not too sure.
He's fit. He's on the bench. He's on the bench.
He's on the bench. Yeah, you're not going to throw him into the deep end, but I'm not. I didn't know if I saw him come on in the end. But Matson's got a real future, and if I look at what they had, because I thought that Luton Town right back. In credit to Luton, that right back that they had for me was actually pretty decent. He was moving quite a lot, like as in quite fast, quite technical. I think he was pretty good. No, and Nkunku
Sorry, my phone got overheated. It shut off.
It doesn't look that hot.
It's really
there,
hot.
bro. You've got green trees. It can't be that hot.
Oh, dude, we have like a record-breaking heat this weekend. It's going to be over 40 degrees.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I'm actually.
My dad's bigger than yours, though. So
Sounds like Nigeria.
Let me do a couple of these. Zinakul says City defender with 11 in the box end of last
I mean,
season.
I don't remember 11 in the box, but if you're meaning the Champions League final against Inter Milan in the 90th minute, yeah, we might have still.
Chelsea said the average age of our bench was 20 years old. Let that sink in. We're doing what we need to do until people get back. Is encouraging. Well, that's what you get for spending money on bare youngsters. Then.
Thank you. Because if any of our clubs spent that sort of money, there's no way our bench looks like that after. There's no way.
My ones would have bought.
I'm not being drawn in to talk about money. You know, I'm not. I refuse.
I've been trying to draw you in for ages.
United and Arsenal better beat Luton by 4. If my team doesn't smash Luton on a big pitch like ours by 4 goals minimum, even if it was 4, I'll be like, that's not enough.
I think that the hard one is going to be for all 3 of our teams is going to be going to Luton and playing on a narrow pitch.
That's the different one. If Chelsea went to Luton and won like 2-0 or something like that, I would look at it and think like, okay, you know what, fair enough. Because you know what, I don't know what to expect from a tight ass pitch like that. I don't know what to really expect from their stadium. How cut up their pitch is going to be. I don't even know if it has undersoil heating. You know, so you know what I mean. It might get waterlogged at some point. You know, remember Chelsea had that not too long ago. A waterlogged pitch for a big Premier League club. You know, but you move.
We have 9 injured players.
I know, but you spent 964 million on potential FC. That's what you did. That's your owner's fault.
Is that with the bonuses or not? Because that's a big.
Alex,
this bonus thing. Come on,
No. Because when you're talking about United forwards, it's not 85. It's 60.
Can I ask Alex? Can I ask a question here? So you said you've got 9 injuries, and that I get it. How many of those 9 players get into your best 11? And this is I have no agenda. I don't know the answer. I'm asking you a question.
And
how many of those 9?
And Kuku.
Yep.
1. Mudryk. 2.
Mudryk don't start for you, bro. Don't do that. He doesn't start.
Over Chilwell.
Right,
are you drunk?
Mudryk was fit last week and he didn't start over Chilwell.
So it doesn't mean that he won't start it. When did Daps said? Did Daps? Hold on a second. Don't interrupt older people. Daps said for you.
Yes, so go
for
on.
you.
So
Ungrateful cunts.
Whoa.
Yeah, we just have to use it every now and again, just to remind people that Mo does swear. So
for Reece,
3.
what's his name? And Kuku, Mudryk.
Twice now. I'm not going to count him. So 3 of them. All right. So 3 of them start for you. All right. That is, and I think the biggest one's in Nkunku.
Badiashile as a defender. 4.
No,
So
but you say he's going to start over Chilwell. I mean, Colwell. Does he start over Colwell?
Yeah, probably.
It's his opinion, bro. It's his opinion. So, all right, that's fair. That's fair. I think the biggest one.
He was why are you waving your head? Cause he was the best defender last season.
Best of your bunch.
Lavia.
Best defender where?
Sorry, Alex, love you as well.
For
Love you as well.
Chelsea.
Oh,
For
okay,
Chelsea, yeah.
Alex,
Not
love
that
you as well
difficult,
would
though, is
start,
it?
right? Love you would start as well.
Yeah, instead of Gallagher.
Yeah, so that's 4 or 5. So and Nkunku's massive. I think, especially with going forward, Nkunku's is
Well,
important.
I
so, yeah.
didn't. What you didn't?
His
you know
injury
what-
record is quite mad in Cuckoo.
It
Man.
is mad, to be
Crazy.
fair. When you look at it, it's like Reece James, man. That Lego head, man. For flipping, that's all I think about. It's just Reece James would probably be a star, and Nkunku, and maybe Chukwuemeka at this point. I think.
When
And Lavia.
I want Daps, I don't trust Kaz, so I will ask you. Can you please invite me after Manchester United game? Can you please send me the link? So I will have the questions for Kaz.
When is that?
The difference is.
When
I
is
don't
that?
know. I'm not following Man United schedule, but whenever that happens,
Bear with
know-
me, caller.
The difference is, yeah, when Chelsea win, not many people come running because they don't care. But when it comes to my team putting in a bad performance to winning, they all run to me, Alex. And they get
yeah, we're running just like your roof on your stadium. Just
Aye.
keep running.
You know all this was about, yeah.
No.
You're complaining about first teamers against championship quality Luton Town, and that's all I've said about this. Yeah, is that it's not my fault that your owner went out there.
You know how I know it's agenda.
It's not my
You
fault.
said Blunt Mount was the best midfielder for Chelsea today. That's how I know.
What, Mount with ADHD?
Whatever on the crack, you can use whatever you want. But you said he's the best centre mid today,
I think he was.
Sorry, did you
and
say
that's
Mount?
my question.
Mount. I swear you
Like-
said Mount.
I think especially.
He said blonde mouth.
Oh,
I said Blunt Mount.
Right, okay.
I just think like this is such a scapegoat. He's easy to target and easy to highlight mistakes. And I'm pretty sure if we go over the game, we will find many mistakes from many of the players. But it just doesn't get as highlighted as much. That's all it is. I'm not trying to speak as a Man United fan. I said to Don earlier in the week as well. You could have even heard it yesterday. I said if Chelsea win 3-0, right, and put on a great performance, I'm like, you know what, well done, but 3-0 minimum. If you slap them 4-5-0, well done, whatever. But if you put on an average performance against an absolute tier bottom team that probably won't even reach more than 20 points this season, you know, and all that kind of stuff,
That's the difference is I don't think it was average performance.
then I'm gonna call it for what it is, and I'm gonna call it very underwhelming. You know, like big up to Sterling because Sterling carried it, and I think Sterling's a massive positive, and I think Gusto, I rate
My
Gusto.
phone just got notified me that it's starting to overheat again. I have a game. I actually at the fields to play a game. If you don't believe me, you see.
No, I believe you, bro. But I have one question for you, Alex,
Do you wear
because
boots? Hold on. Do you wear them to drive in?
No, I
They just
changed
changed.
it. You see me in the trunk earlier when the phone.
So
I was
you're
changing,
more
man.
You're more professional than I thought if you're driving in.
now, quickly, Alex, before you have to head out, like I want to understand why, when it comes to Chelsea fans, especially this season, when other opposition fans have a different opinion to them, they revert back to agenda. Can't we just have a different opinion?
Yeah. Tell me about your 20 years of agenda then.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This has nothing to do with this stream. That's
I know.
So like, yeah, the internet understood that you're about to waffle on, innit? Big up, Alex.
He's gone, man. That's another screenshot right there, man.
He's smiling this time. No, but it's true. I don't know if Kaz, you get this too. Like a lot of Chelsea fans right now is you can't criticize them because they're very sensitive and they believe you have an agenda.
They're sensitive like your fans, but this time they're sensitive because they spent bare P. That's the difference, and they know they're getting criticized. That's the reality check of it all. I already know my team is shit. That's why I got people like Assad saying in the comments along the lines of you got outplayed against relegation favourites Wolves at home. So what now? I know. So what? Does that mean?
Sorry, can I just clear something up? So I'm not about tomorrow night. Cass, have we got the whole panel lined up for tomorrow night?
Pretty much.
Can I tag in? Oh, I think. Hold on, I need to get a screenshot. Oh, it's fuck's sake.
Just go back on the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll get that screenshot
But
again.
anyways,
There's a grin.
let's-
I need those two pictures. But
I'm gonna move
I
on
want to
then.
take. If I get a choice of who replaces me tomorrow night, I want Alex and Cass. I think you're going to win, so you might want Alex because then you can cook him. But anyway,
Yeah,
salute to Alex. And listen, Chelsea 3 points. We can
It
be
is what it is.
critical,
Move
but
on
it's
to the
3
next.
points. It's 3 goals, clean sheet as well, which probably not many will speak on. A clean sheet is a clean sheet. I love clean sheets, me.
I'm
Don't like
going
dirty
to
ones.
move on from Chelsea. Anyways, it is what it is. People have different
Fair,
opinions. If you want to be sensitive and say it's your first win, know, it's Enzo's third win.
There's things we should get used to. We're all sensitive, innit? Let's carry on. We're football fans. We get sensitive and defensive over our club.
When it comes to your own club, like if you're anything critical, you've got an agenda apparently.
Do you know what? I actually dislike the ones that aren't sensitive about their club and look forward to their club being in the mud. I find them weird.
No names. We know
there's one that I accept. It's very clear. There is one that I accept because he's the originalist, and actually, when they got good, he switched. So there's one that I accept. Doesn't mean I dislike him. One of them that's mad negative is one of the nicest guys in the world, but I can't have conversations with him about football no more. Northside, love him to bits, but having a conversation with Northside about football is mental. I can't do it no more.
But moving on.
Northside,
Newcastle play
absolutely my brother, but mental.
Newcastle play Liverpool on the weekend. We've spoken it a little bit earlier as well with Kendall, and obviously she's kind of expecting.
No one's that confident, I don't think.
She's gone back to being She didn't get not anymore. Not with Konate being out. So
has he changed his tune? Yeah.
So yeah, he changed his tune in it. But I'm saying even Kendall wasn't as confident as I thought she was going to be. Mons is not confident that they're going to win either. I've said that Liverpool got a great record there. You know, they haven't lost. In like 8 years.
City, bro. But City had a great record there. Things change, and Newcastle, St James's Park.
You know, it's not the same as it was 2, 3, 4 years ago. You could say last year was a bit controversial. You know, with the VAR stuff, which I thought was bullshit. Anyways, you know, maybe that's a bit of bias, but if you go watch it back, I think Isaac got bumped. But
we know this weekend there's going to be at least 3 bad decisions.
With Konate being out, and I think there's some muscular injury they're talking about, and he didn't say he's confirmed to be out. It's more than likely. Is this now the time that Newcastle kind of just stamp their authority and say, now you got to go batter them in a way that they do? Do you think the way they play football would... I look at Chelsea's game and I look at the way Newcastle play. Right, Chelsea actually pressed Liverpool and they didn't look like they were up for it as much, you know? Yeah. Enzo looked world class in that game. Now you go put Newcastle and they play their pressing game at St James's Park where it's loud, boisterous, and you're not going to get a lot, probably not even get a lot of the ball. You know, do you think this is where they take advantage and start stamping some authority against some of these top 6 teams?
Firstly, likes, people. 260 likes. I want them to go up. I'm asking you, help the channel out. Get it up to 300, please. Everyone, look at your like button. If it's lit, you don't have to do nothing. If it's not lit, please just give it a tap. I'll let Kunle go first, please, on this one.
I honestly don't believe the Newcastle train is running right now. Personally, I don't see them finishing in the top 4 this season. Personally, I believe whatever they're doing right now at the start of the season is cool, but I think we'll find out more about this Newcastle side when they're playing 3 games a week. I can't see them beating Liverpool tomorrow. I still think at the end of the day, Liverpool is still a good side, and they've just got come off the back of a good win with 10 men. I see them finishing in the top 4. So I don't think if anyone's going to teach anyone a lesson this weekend, I still think it's Liverpool teaching Newcastle personally.
I think that's why both clubs are unsure, because I think at the moment, Liverpool, there's just uncertainty around Liverpool. I get what you're saying. I'm the one of the key supporters of Liverpool click and go on a bit of a run. Yeah. Everything can change at that club so quickly. Yeah. They're a confidence team. They go on a bit of a run. Newcastle, they have to, I think Eddie will see what happened last week. And I honestly think last week was just about a Pep masterclass. I honestly think that. I think I spoke to Mo. I was at the game, and when you're at the game, had a drink and whatever, you don't see it quite the same. So I kind of said to Mo, what do you think was the game changer? Because Newcastle looked bang average to me. City stopped them from having chances. He said Pep just gave them too much to think about, and they forgot about attacking. That they thought too much about stopping City from attacking. I think Eddie Howe will learn from things like this because I rate him as a manager. And I think the key to Newcastle having a good success is St James's Park. So I think that's what they have to do. They have to bounce back, and they're against a Liverpool team that aren't playing with confidence. This will tell us a lot. Last weekend, City, Newcastle told us a lot. This weekend will tell us more, because it will tell us if Liverpool has still got it in them, and Newcastle will tell us how serious they are. When is it as well? Is it a Sunday game?
Sunday, the last game, Sunday.
Oh, we have to wait till then. So I'll watch that in Manchester. Yeah, I think Liverpool. There's something telling me Liverpool are going to win this, but I think that's probably individual quality. and individual moments. That's
Well, I
all
want to highlight this. In a 2022-23 season, Newcastle only lost 2 games at home last season, by the way. I'm not too sure who it was against. Maybe someone in the chat can let me know who it was actually against.
Wasn't us. We drew with them. So.
Yeah, we lost there. I think Arsenal, you lost there.
We won there, bro.
Did you win at St. James's?
Yeah, they did. I was in Madrid for it. They did. Because that was when we thought if they lost that, the league was going to be ours, and then they went and beat them. Newcastle were really bad that day. Newcastle, that was the day that I thought, you're not quite there yet, because they just or maybe not Arsenal were good, but I think Newcastle missed some good opportunities that game. So, but
that first, I think what's his name hit the post early on before we went 1-0 up. I can't remember his name, Murphy or something. That could have been a different game.
The only thing I'd say about Liverpool v Newcastle is, when I think about it, is what Pep did so well last week was somehow win a midfield battle, and that was where I was worried with the energy that Newcastle have got in midfield, and kind of we've got a bit of a new midfield at the moment as far as Foden's new to play in there. Kovacic has come in, no De Bruyne, no Bernardo last week, no Gundogan. I was a bit, can Liverpool win the midfield battle against Newcastle? And that is one that I don't know if at the moment they can or not. I think this is a big test for Endo, actually.
I think this is a big test to Klopp not having another centre back in his ranks. Matip or Gomez. It doesn't matter who it might be over.
Is Gomez fit? Is Gomez fit?
Yeah, I think he's fit.
So it'll be Gomez if they.
I don't think it will be Gomez. I think
go back to back 4.
Matip, yeah.
I think it's going to be Matip.
No, I was thinking they might play. Yeah, actually. So it'll be Robertson, Matip, Virgil, Trent inverting, or maybe Trent won't invert. Maybe Trent won't invert tomorrow.
I wouldn't invert against maybe Isaac out wide. I can see it being. I can kind of see it be like an Isaac Wilson, maybe Anthony Gordon front 3, and that's what I'd personally go with.
I'd go with Harvey Barnes over Gordon.
Barnes. I want someone running at. For me, if I'm thinking Eddie, I want someone running at Trent all the time. All the time.
Based on last week against City, I would go with Harvey Barnes.
Yeah,
I think that's the beauty of what they've got with both of them. I don't think Gordon was good last week. Take him out the firing range. Let Harvey Barnes have a go.
Oh, Dom wants the link.
Oh, lovely. Get him in.
But yeah, no, I you know what it is with Liverpool? I don't even want to put too much disrespect through them, because I know their attack is sick and get out anyway. But to get many goals at St. James's Park, considering their defense and considering their record, it will give them that little bit of extra. Give them that little bit of extra initiative to to maybe go and do something, because Liverpool are hungry. They go to places all the time, right? Away, and they usually batter teams more than they did at Anfield, other than us, of course, right?
Yeah.
Nice one. But I look at it like this.
Hold on, did you just catch? Is that a fly?
I think Liverpool. I think the only thing about Liverpool.
Yep. There you go.
Well, we need some lessons, Cass. Sorry, we need some lessons.
About Liverpool, right?
I'm African, bro.
What are you saying?
You're African. I thought you were from Scotland.
Well, that is my second home.
Hang on, let me finish.
That is going to get used way too much on this channel. Way too much.
Let me finish.
The only thing I like about them, is the unknown entity. What we're going to expect. You know what? Yeah, I'm gone.
No, Cass, come back. Oh, Cass, come back. Sorry, I'll play nicely. Pause. Bear with me.
Cass, what just happened?
I can't read
anything. What did I miss?
Hold on.
What did I miss?
Let me have a look. I can't read nothing to do all this. So, yeah.
Wait, what did I miss just then? What just happened?
We love you, really. Everyone, smash a like for Cass, please. I need him back.
Big up. What the heck just happened?
He's stressed, bro. He's thinking about the United game tomorrow. He's a bit stressed right now. Thinking about Andre Santos running rings around players. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm watching.
Cass,
I'm keeping that.
Don's talking crap about United. You need to get back in here, please.
I pull it. He's gonna come back and say, I still think we're gonna finish third.
That would be so Kaz as well, man. Literally.
Listen, people, if you want any of your comments or super chats read out, you need to smash the likes and get Kaz back in right now. Because with my eyesight, nothing is getting done whatsoever, and this whole show is going to go down the pan. So please get those likes up. Kaz, we're getting loads of likes. Jump back on.
How can a man run away like that?
Who other than Sterling? Who was the best performer for me lot tonight?
For Chelsea, did you watch the game?
Nah,
I'll
I
probably
didn't
say
watch the game.
Gusto. I'll probably say Gusto. Gusto was probably our best player after Sterling, man. Yeah, obviously Sterling scored 2 goals and he got an assist, man. So you can't give the man of the match to anyone else. He had a good performance as well. Do you get it? But Gusto, bro, listen, put it this way: we're not missing Reece James right now. And bro, if Reece James was to come back right now, he doesn't automatically get in. He has to prove himself fitness-wise, innit, to get in.
Okay, Don, I've got to ask you this question. I hope you're not going on this train, but I'll ask you anyway, right? So obviously today, 3 goals, none conceded, home win. Is this the start of the journey now, or is it just let's just get that win out of the way and keep it pushing?
Yeah, right now that's literally where it is. Keep it pushing because you guys know we're in the group. I said it. I don't want to see 3 at the back. You get it? And he went with the 3 at the back again. Why do you need an extra defensive player up against Luton?
Bro, it's Silva. It's the Thiago thing. I don't think he trusts him in a 4.
He played him in a 4 in pre-season, bro. He played him in a 4 in pre-season. He's got Caicedo in front of him. He's got a bit of protection. Enzo and Caicedo will protect him. So it's not that deep to play Silva in the back 4 right now. Do you get it? What the problem is you're playing Chilwell out of position. You're playing Chilwell as a left winger. You saw when he was in front of goal. Actually, you didn't watch the game, but in front of goal, he was literally right there, the 6-yard box. Instead of burying it, he tried to pass it to Sterling. And you can see after, it's just like, But if you're an attacker, you're just going to bury that. You're putting your foot through that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, he's misprofiling players right now, man. And he's not using the formation I want to see.
Done. So, firstly, Cass is coming back, but the lights need to go up. He wants to see loads of lights. You've got to make him feel wanted. Right, it's very sensitive. I know we all like using that word. So get those lights up, smashing like he'll come back. No, nothing really. We just wouldn't let him talk. Don, you know what? Yeah, I actually at half time, Don. I feel you got in this defensive mode. Yeah, and now you've come on here and let me land, let me finish. You're being negative on your club when I don't feel you need to. Right, and it's great that you're setting your standards high, but this is your 3rd game of the season. Yeah. You've got a lot of new players, a new manager. Forget for a minute that it's Luton because people will downplay. They're a Premier League team. Let's be clear. Luton are a Premier League team. Yeah. And start of the season is generally when you're going to find these newly promoted teams want it that little bit more. I think you don't want to see 3 at the back, but maybe it's good to try 3 at the back so that when it is a game that you need to play 3 at the back, it's not the first time you've ever played it, right? You've got a clean sheet today. You've got a clean, but I feel like you're thinking you can run before you can walk. Like you've just started crawling again. Let them crawl.
The best bit of play that I saw was in the back 4. Like I said, when we played in the back 3 against Wrexham, it wasn't good. We're playing Ben Chilwell.
That was Wrexham, bro. That Wrexham are not a Premier League team.
This isn't their stats now. This isn't their stats.
Let me finish what I'm saying about the back 3 we're going with right now. We're playing with an extra defensive player. Do you get it? If you're going to play this formation, Daps, no problem. But play Maatsen in that role then. Don't play Ben Chilwell. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's what the problem is.
Do you think it's slight element
captain, bro? Come on.
And he needs him on the pitch.
Yeah, that's literally what I just said on the terrace. That because he's our vice captain, I think that's the reason why he's getting game time. If you don't want to drop Chilwell, drop Disasi, play Silva as right centre back, play Colwell with Thiago Silva, and then play Ben Chilwell as on the left side.
Yeah, I hear you. I do hear you. I don't think long term Chilwell is like I said earlier. I think that Sterling and Gusto or Sterling and Reece James, the right side sorted now. Right side, move on now. And I was saying earlier, that means Sterling cannot play on the left. So who is the option on the left? Might be Madrid long term, to be fair. Might be Madrid.
And the thing is, what I'm saying, I'm not being negative about the team, but the question Kunle asked me is this, is this where Chelsea kick on along something along the lines of that? But what I'm saying is, I'm not seeing Chelsea in the formation that I believe Chelsea are going to kick on with. Do you get it? And the formation that I've seen the best with Chelsea right now. So that's why I can't really agree with Kunle.
Because of the options you've got at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got 9 injuries. And like I've said, if you're going to play 3 at the back, I don't want to see Chilwell playing left mid. I don't want to see that because when it gets into positions where he can score, when he gets into positions where he creates, he doesn't think like an attacker. He thinks like a defender and he fluffs his chances. So that's the problem that I've got. If you're going to play 3 at the back, okay, but don't play Ben Chilwell in a position that he's not meant to be playing in. That's what I've got a problem with.
That's fair,
right?
That's fair.
But going forward, I want to see a back 4. That's all I'm saying. But I'm happy with the 3 points, man. I said before the game, I wanna build a little bit of confidence in front of goal. Healthy margin, 3-0. You get at Luton in the second half, they were playing a bit of football. They were growing in confidence. But we just kind of stopped that there with Sterling's
clean sheet.
Clean sheet as well. Caicedo, he just came in there, you know, started the game, he was a bit shaky.
No, I'm not even no Caicedo prop. Sorry, I'm not.
No, I'm just.
Stop there.
Bro,
We stop there.
Let me just talk about. Let me just talk about the game.
Man
I'm
fell over until
I'm
he
not gonna-
doesn't fall over.
bro, I'm not gonna-
I'm judging him on a fall.
let me
I'm
land,
literally
bro.
sorry.
Let me
I'm
land.
judging him.
I can never
I'm
land.
being shameless. I've waxed lyrical on Chelsea. I'm gonna be shameless until a man can stay on his 2 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna be shameless. No, I don't.
Daps, let me finish what I was gonna say, bro. He started off the game quite shaky. You're right. He slipped. He fell. He did what he did.
He literally
But
fell over.
as he grew into the game, you could see a little bit of connection between him and Enzo. He was breaking up play, destroying play. He was just popping it around, helping us in the build-up. So obviously, Caicedo, we're gonna see more and more in the weeks to come. But I think it was a decent debut, like at home.
Do you know what I think as well? And I was thinking this myself. How I watched Chelsea today, and I was watching Chelsea based on going forward, right? That's how rival fans watch most teams. They don't watch. Yeah. And I was thinking, do you know what? Actually, if a rival fan watches City for the first time, I don't think a rival fan will pick up on how good Rodri is. And I think the 6 role is one that you don't get the praise. Like, look, 6 is, I don't think ever win Ballon d'Ors or whatever, even though I think it's the most important position on the. But Rodri is now getting the praise. But Rodri's getting the praise because the rest of the team is doing what they're doing, right? So it's then, I think maybe with Chelsea, I am going to have to wait for them to cook as a team, and then it will become noticeable how important your defensive players are. So I'm going to give them that as well. Cass, you're back. People missed you. They were asking for you, bro. We're sorry. You can land.
Let me see Caicedo. They're saying check Caicedo's stats today because that was good.
You lot weren't great, man.
58 out of 60 passes.
No, I don't look at Rodri's stats. Sorry,
rate.
To whoever said tell me to look at Rodri's stats, because I look at Rodri's stats. You don't know what I look at. I don't look at Rodri's stats. I'm a very honest fan. I watch Manchester City and I watch with my eyes. I don't really care about stats, yeah. So, and I've just actually said where, to be fair to Caicedo, I need to see more. But don't tell me about stats because I don't give a shit about stats.
Stats is a social media thing, bro. That's not what I grew up
and Twitter.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can definitely use stats when it backs up what you're seeing on the eye. Did you get it? And when I was seeing what I was seeing on the eye was a very comfortable, good debut, to be honest with you.
Apart from the falling over, which I'm going to judge him not on stats. I'm going to judge him on falling over.
Slipped. Who
had the debut today, bro? Whose debut was today?
Caicedo's home debut. He didn't play at home.
We're doing that. We're doing that. Okay.
That's what we're doing now. We're trying to cancel the. You saw the language you used there, Don. You said his debut. You didn't say his home debut. You said his debut.
Okay, home debut.
I'm looking forward. I'm hoping for a Cole Palmer debut against Sheffield United at the weekend.
Something, yeah. This is wait. Kunle, this is what you've wanted for like 2-3 weeks to get on the same stream as Don, and now you're being all buddy.
Bruv, you finished the Chelsea segment. What do you want me to do? Revisit it? Like, there's nothing to talk about today, isn't it?
I've heard for the last 5 minutes. Chelsea Niak says Fofana, Lavia, Benoit, Badishile, and Kunku, Mudryk, Reece start. He was talking about who's the missing starters today. Mudryk don't start you, man.
Even Kunle was surprised when I told Kunle we've got 9 injuries. I said, "What?"
I mean, Malagu's 2 assists. NAF Army for 2 months. Big up Kunle, Kaz, and Daps. I'm glad you didn't mention Mo because you don't big up that guy. Family in Blue TV says Arsenal.
Mo was just waffling today. I'm sorry. I love you, Mo, but you're waffling today.
Say that one again. Sorry, that super chat deserves a little bit more respect. So could you repeat it again, please?
Arsenal also playing more games this year. Same logic. Same as what?
But what's that? Hold on. What does he mean? Arsenal playing more games?
Nah, I basically remember I made the comment about when we'll find out more about Newcastle when they got to play 3 games a week. I guess because
Arsenal aren't necessarily playing more games this season.
If anything, it might
be
in
Europe. They were in Europe last year, so they could play the same number of games. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't want to talk of Chelsea for ages because let's be honest, it wasn't good enough today in performance-wise. Like, it was okay down the right-hand side. That's the positives, but everything else is a bit more of a blur. You know, I think Colwell wasn't the greatest again. I think he needs to up his performance before Badishile gets fit.
He was great. I feel like
I think
performance from him today.
You know what?
In comparison to what I've seen.
I saw what Chong and that other guy from right back were doing. Like, they weren't the greatest. Don't get me wrong, but remember, I'm keeping Colwell standards high. Because I said I think he's one of the better younger centre backs.
Okay today, man. He was good. It was Chilwell that was lacking on that side. Cole was good today, man. I'll be real.
No, it's him out wide like there, and I think he's.
And I've come on it. And I've come on it. That's you can vouch. I've come on it and said Cole was looking shaky against Liverpool at the beginning. I said in the last game he was looking a bit shaky as well. I said it was poor the defending against Antonio, so I've criticised him. But today I'm gonna be real. It was the best lever I've seen in the Chelsea top. It was good,
and it wasn't that great. I'm calling for what I saw. Bro.
I think he's overrated. That Levi Cole.
No, he's overrated. He's good. No, he didn't play that well, bro. If anyone actually is going to get any praise today, I think it's Thiago Silva, man. He was a Rolls Royce in that middle part.
He usually is, so bro. He usually is.
The guy was doing up the headers and everything. That what's the game? That Morris, that guy's useless, man. What's on fake Troy Deeney? Like, couldn't even hold it. Like, do
you know what? That's the thing. That's why where people talk about you know. Do you know what? When people say Thiago Silva can't play in a back two, you know what? How old is he?
38.
Well,
the thing is,
if I'm 38 and need two youngers next to me to do the legwork while I read the game sensationally, yeah, then I've succeeded in life.
No, for sure, I'm not mad at it. But what's it called? I think Chelsea need to be playing 4 at the back. But playing Thiago Silva in the 4 at the back is not the one for me at that 37, 38 right now.
He's never really used his pace like that. Really, he reads the game, bro, at a world-class level.
You add another attacker. This
in a back 4, bro.
You put a Maatsen
with Caicedo in front of him, with Caicedo and Enzo in front of him. That's decent, bro. Or Lavia.
I can't lie. I'd love to see that.
No, if you put a Maatsen today and whoever else left back, I think, or Chilwell in the left back position and take out Thiago's, you're beating I think you probably beat them 5-0 today.
I'm taking out Disasi before I take out Silva, bro. I'm taking out Disasi before I take out Silva. You talk about
with the younger players you've got, you need Silva in the team. With the younger players you've got.
Yeah, you want to talk about slow as well. You want to.
If you play a back 4 against us, we'll rip you apart, bro.
Not with our midfield, bro. Not with that.
Yeah, that's why they'll probably play a back 3 though, because it's clever and it's smart.
Exactly.
Well, if we actually didn't play 4 centre backs at the back last season, we might not have won the league. So it's do what you got to do. But can I just say to anyone that thinks we're being critical of Chelsea, or some of us are being critical of Chelsea, you can see that as a negative, yeah. But the fact is, we all do know football enough to know Chelsea got a clean sheet, won 3-0, and got 3 points, right? The fact we're being critical of Chelsea is actually putting Chelsea on a pedestal that maybe they haven't earned yet. So I think it's probably quite a positive for you lot. Like, you don't deserve for us to be a 3-0 win for Chelsea, who, based on the last year, is...
It's a fantastic result.
Like, it's a fantastic result. The fact we're already being critical of you is actually... that we all have expectations of Chelsea doing a lot more this season. So
I'm just annoyed that Don hasn't come on here with chest saying, "Yeah, we're back." Blah blah blah. That's why I wanted that energy. Unfortunately, he's not.
You man know me long enough, man. I'm real with it. I'm just real with it. Do you get it? So that's what it is. I'm not gonna come in and start pumping my chest. I want to see a back 4. I haven't seen it yet, bro. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. There's more to come.
Yeah.
Kunle, we're bleeding. Kunle, me and Cass have spoke on Don, yeah, and Cass last season, Cass needed a bit of a, excuse the pun, and don't take this anyway, so I'll say a pause now, bleeding in, yeah, like, and at the moment, yeah, I think Don's being clever, yeah, because he knows this season is long, bro. You can't come on shows talking too chesty because as Grizz said, football's a humbler, and if you talk
strong humbler,
well, anyone,
even though secretly he feels it, he doesn't want to say it. I get you.
He's learning the game. He's learning the game.
I've been saying that I think we'll finish 3rd. I'm not going to come in here and disrespect Arsenal and say we're going to finish above them. I'm not going to disrespect Arsenal. Listen, Liverpool have got problems. Man United have got problems. Newcastle, they've got Champions League football and they have to sustain what they're doing in the league as well. We've got 1 game a week. We're not playing Europe. I think we'll finish 3rd right now, as it stands right now. And end of the window, we'll predict again. Not
with that attack. I can't. Not with that attack. I'm sorry. I refuse.
That attack scored 3 goals. That attack scored 3 goals today, mate.
Luton Town.
We still did it. We still did it. That's what did I say before the game? What did I say before the game? It's a confidence builder.
I hear it. You've built a landing pad today.
If you do not if you do not replace Nkunku for how long he's out for, if you don't get another attacker, I don't see it, man. It's all based off.
The window's not over. We're looking at an attacker.
I'm sorry, yeah. I've waxed lyrical so much about Chelsea this summer, yeah. I've been on your side.
The window's not over, bro.
Yeah, on your side. But this is all I'm saying.
They've got 8 million young children that have already signed contract, that have already agreed personal terms, bro. They've got the pick of the lot. They can have whoever they want, bro. Because the minute Chelsea knock, everyone wants Chelsea.
This is what I don't get. Yeah, I'm picking little things Don does. He said this isn't
I'm
the
out.
benchmark.
My Chelsea hat's off now.
Bro,
You specifically said this
Chelsea
is
are not my problem, man.
He said this is
That's
not the
no
benchmark.
worse.
So I'm writing the game off because it's just an easy win anyways. It's like playing Southampton last year. Oh wait, did you even win that one? But what's it called?
They did a double on them last season.
I said the key part. You see what I'm saying, Daps? It's twisting my words now. I said the key part is a confidence builder. Because in front of goal,
I get it. I hear it, but I'm not. I wouldn't even get gas over a Luton Town win. I'd be like,
I'm getting gas, bro. You hardly scored goals last season. Why can't I get gas? We scored 3 goals at home.
I don't care if you got 9 injuries.
Nah, you're bitter. You're bitter. You're bitter. I can't be happy. I can't be happy. Wait, hold on. My team, every single stream that I've been on, let me land Cass, yeah? Every stream that I've been on, yeah, you lot have been saying, oh, I've got question marks about Chelsea's firepower, yeah? You lot have been saying that. I've been saying it as well. I said, I've got question marks about Chelsea's firepower. Up against West Ham and against Liverpool, we had chances. We didn't bury them. Today, after losing against West Ham and not finishing the chances that we have beaten Luton 3-0. And you're telling me that as a Chelsea fan, I can't come here and be happy about that. What does that? That doesn't even make any sense.
Sorry, Don. I feel for you. Because unfortunately, what you just said is so clippable. It shouldn't be.
No,
I've been backing you all day, but what you just said is clippable as hell. We just beat Luton 3-0. Oh fuck me!
Hold on. I just said we just won by 3 goals, bro. We just won by 3 goals. We've been blanking in front of goal. We've been blanking in front of goal, bro. It's a confidence builder. It's a confidence builder.
Hey, Don.
What confidence are you building over your sides, Cass? We're gonna do to Forest tomorrow.
What do you mean? We've got 7 injuries.
Tell me what you mean. I ask you, bro. What confidence are you building?
Let me talk. Yeah, Days again, like you. Yeah, this is not in Forest. Yeah, we beat them all the time, right? I've got 7 injuries. Yeah, in my team, but I'm not gonna start pointing out we had 7 injuries if we end up losing. I feel and I believe that we're gonna end up beating them, whether it's by 2 or 3 goals. I'm gonna look at the performance more than the result itself. Even if we won 1-0 or whatever, until I see a proper striker in there, then it'll be a different story, yeah? Like, if I see Martial up top, he's an actual striker that should be capable enough to go do a job. I'll rate it a little bit more to see what I want to go do from that part, yeah? If I lose against Nottingham Forest, remember, I'm talking on your game. I know we're not that great right now, and I've already admitted it time and time after again for nearly 7 days now, yeah? Going forward, I know we haven't been great. I'm talking about your team. So you can be happy. I'm not trying to take away your happiness, Don, yeah? Like, as a football fan, I don't want to do that. As a human being or anything, I don't want to take that away. But as a footballing head and fan that comes on here and does the same for Arsenal, does the same for City during pre-season, by the way, and other teams, I've got to be critical about the performance in itself. Sterling's
not going to criticized it. That's literally said I was being negative. That's literally said I was being negative.
Sterling is not carrying you over the line yet by himself to get, because you just said to me, I'm going to go off at this part. You said top 3, because of 1 game a week. I'm saying, I'm seeing Cherky and
there's no way that team.
You lot keep telling me, is potential this, potential that, potential this. Because guess what? When I spoke on Hoyland, everyone also said, I'm talking about panelists. Yeah, he's an unknown entity. A lot of your team is still unknown entities, bro. I like your midfield. I think it's great. But even on an attacking aspect, got no Chukwuemeka for a while, unfortunately. And I think he was actually going to have a decent season by the way he was moving to West Ham. If he stayed fit and he didn't get injured, you're winning that game. And I think you know that too, right? And Nkunku being out. See, this period of time, we talk about KDB being out for 4 months till about January, and we talk how much impact that's going to cost City to win a title. That's the same way I'm going to put the same energy put in towards Nkunku. This is Luton Town, so I'm scrapping it. I don't care about the win. That's an easy win, bro. They're the worst team in the win.
3 points on the board, 3 goals scored. I care about it.
I'm going to mask it because I feel like a better team doesn't defend like that. And I feel like a better team will press a little bit better. I think even just positionally, they're just that little bit more capable.
When did Chelsea play United? When did Chelsea and United play?
I think I hear what you're saying, Cass. I hear what you're saying.
Let me finish the part. When you say 3rd place and you've got someone like Nkunku, who I think is ready-made right now, and it's unfortunately got your injuries, but the fact that everyone keeps talking about injuries is the fact why I think you saying top 3 is a little bit more.
It's impossible, bro. It's impossible. It's not even anything. It's impossible. Chelsea cannot finish.
Let me tell you why. Liverpool have got a lack of depth. Liverpool have got a lack of depth at centre back. Yeah, if Van Dijk or Konate gets injured, they have to bring in Matip. They have to bring in Joe Gomez. Yeah, In that midfield, if Endo gets injured, who are they going to bring in as it is right now? And that midfield's looking imbalanced, as we can see.
Yeah, but
they've got all the firepower in the world. But if you haven't got an engine and you haven't got solid centre backs, you're going to lose games. You're going to concede goals. Yeah, you're looking at United.
But you lot don't have solid centre backs.
Hold on, bro. Kunle, let me finish, bro. Let me finish. What I'm talking about is Liverpool's depth, on that side of things. Yeah, look at Man United. It speaks for itself. I'm not even going to stress Cass out because he already understands my feelings about Man United. They're a mess right now. Do you get it? They're a mess, and I'm not even worried about them, man. Out of the top 6, they're the worst team right now. Yeah, Cass, let me finish what I'm saying. Right, so I'm just looking at that, and Newcastle, like I said, it's their first season in Champions League football and trying to get top 4 again. So I think it might be a little bit too much for them. So as it stands right now, I'm looking at Man United, I'm looking at Liverpool, I'm looking at Newcastle. I think we'll be in a better position to get top 3 right now in comparison to them.
You know why you're not.
And the window's not over. The window's not over. We're gonna get more. I just told you we've got. Hold on. I just told you we've got 9 players missing. We've got 9 players injured right now. We've still got Lavia to come back. We've still got Badiashile to come back. We might be getting, and we don't know what attacker we're going to get, but we're looking to bring in more players as of next week. Bro, there's things cooking up in the back. You're not even seeing the best of Chelsea. You haven't even seen us in the back 4 yet right now. Do you get it? So right now, how I'm looking at it, there's still a lot to build from. I literally, Kunle just said to me, Don's not showing any chest. And I'm saying because I'm real with it. Because what I watched today, I wasn't really happy with the performance. But I'm happy with the fact that we scored 3 goals. Because it showed that we can be clinical in front of goal. Simple as that. And
let me reply this. To say on Newcastle,
that's what I was negative when I first came in.
The difference in Newcastle, they went to the Etihad and only lost 1-0, even though they were all over them. They still defended out a 1-0 loss, right? They smashed Aston Villa, one of the better sides in the league, 5-1. I think even myself thinking I kind of disregarded Newcastle until they got their couple transfers. But guess what? I already know what Harvey Barnes can do in the league, to be fair. I know he's going to chip in another 12 goals. I know what Livramento can do if he stays fit. And I know what Lewis Hall can do for after a season. You haven't established anything on any basis, not at home or away, in form to show that you can do that. No, you haven't. Because you haven't done nothing. You got nothing great going at home. Southampton.
Do you know why? Do you know why though? Because when I'm looking at the team that we can progress with going forward, we can play a midfield of Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo. We can play Cuckoo on the left, who's a proven
Don, let me get this straight. Yeah, most teams when they get to January, yeah, you saw last year Tottenham were around there, and Man United just picked that 4th place, and Newcastle was still there. Yeah, also along with Arsenal and City doing their thing. Man United weren't actually that far off at that point. But what I'm trying to say, you've got no Nkunku till January. You got to wait till he gets match fit. And guess what? You got to wait for Chukwuemeka, another one of your attacks, to get match fit.
Windows still open.
Everything you're providing, right? Everything that you're providing me, yeah. And I'm not. Look, I want to establish this to Chelsea fans. I'm not trying to attack you or your club. I'm not trying to do nothing like that. And I'm trying to actually be a little bit more logical than just laugh at you or anything along them lines, yeah. And you have to kind of deep it. Everything you're talking to me.
Let me land after.
This ain't my final prediction, bro.
Oh wait, you're going off of potential. Like me, I'm going off Højlund's potential and what he might do to me. But you're not going in for any.
I'm not going off of just potential. I'm not going off of just potential, bro.
No, you are.
So you're telling me that.
No,
hold on.
Can I say something? Everyone keeps telling me to hold on.
That's fine, isn't it?
How about let me finish my monologue?
I've not spoken for 10 minutes, bro.
I'll wait for your
Talk about monologue. This guy's been rambling on for about 3 minutes.
But so did you. You done it twice. I heard you with Daps. I still have my earphones on, bro. I'm just saying, yeah, you're going for potential guys that are young all the time that are gonna potentially be something. You need something that's now like an Nkunku that I saw in preseason that was gonna probably bang right and have that thing with Jackson. He's not there, bro. You're going for I'm seeing Cherky. I'm seeing other names that are young and upcoming.
What
talent.
Experienced player can we bring in right now? The attackers.
This is my point, though. The fact is, what's out there and available. Kudus is not there no more. Yeah, he's ain't there no more. I don't think you're gonna go for an Eze either, and I think he would definitely do something. I know you're not gonna go get no Morgan as well. And when I think of other players outside of the leagues and stuff that are actually ballers, I don't see you linked with any of them either that are a bit more established.
So what you're saying is we're not gonna bring anyone else in then?
No. I think you are, but what you're saying when you're claiming third, it's a bit like when Daps looked at me and said, "How you finish second based off what?" And I said, "Højlund, you know what?" I said second based off I don't know what City were bringing in at that time, but when he says, "But you're basing it off what you don't actually know yet." And all I'm saying for you, and you're saying 1 game a week, which is fine. That is definitely fine, bro. And I think
that's the main reason. I didn't say that's the main reason.
If you had your players fit enough, you said it yourself, and also your fans said it. You've got 9 injuries, and a lot of them are long term. Fofana, Mudryk. Guess what? That's another injury, by the way. People are not starting not to notice these little things. Reece James, by the way, that's another injury, by the way. As much as this 1 game a week, all of these players that you're mentioning, I don't know what they're gonna do. And I can't say that's going to get you third because I think your attack is not there yet, and you're not going to rely on Sterling to just go beat Luton Towns in the league. You come up against a decent enough side, and that I think you're going to struggle that little bit to get it over the line. And I think saying third's a bit of a stretch, and I get what you mean by Newcastle, but I think they've already got established enough play to go batter teams, regardless of being there. And I think they've got a bit of a squad now, and I think that's a bit of. I think that's not. You can't knock Newcastle, man. Come on, you just can't do it now. Like
I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them. Like I said, this is me saying third. As it stands, I'm saying third as it is. We don't know what other business Liverpool
think if you
do.
told
We
me
don't know what business.
Third.
As it stands right now, I'm saying we can finish third. Yes, I'm saying we can finish third. And if you guys don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's your opinion.
No, but
like
I want to tell you
like
why I don't want to hear it, bro.
Why is that?
Because like you lot are a mess, bro. You keep talking about. Let me land. You lot are a mess. Look, you spent 900 million or whatever you spend, and look at your bench tonight. Awful, stinking. That's messy, bro. So all this and every time, and if everything I'm hearing from you, Don, is this guy's potential to do this. The window isn't closed. All that stuff, brother. Wait, hold on. Let me land, bro. Let me land. The window hasn't closed yet. This is happening. This guy's gonna. Colwell's got this potential. The potential of this guy working with that guy. Like everything is potential. There's no, bro. There's no guarantees in anything that's coming out of your mouth, though. There's no guarantees in what you're saying. You can't come. So I don't know where this third place comes from because you don't even have a style of play. You're telling me you want to play a back four instead of a back five. Your manager obviously doesn't think though. Maybe if you were the coach, Chelsea might have a chance, maybe. But whatever I'm seeing at your club right now, you guys are a mess, and you're gonna be a mess for the next 2 years at least.
I'll answer my question. How are we a mess? Because you haven't answered it. You said our bench is a mess, but in the same breath, you said that we've got 9 injuries. So I
never said anything about your injuries. All I said your bench was a mess. You're a mess, bro.
Okay, Kunle. If we didn't have those 9 injuries, would that be our bench today?
Like, okay, tell me the 9 players that are injured.
Yes or no. If we didn't have those injuries right now, those 9 players, would that be our bench today? And I'll go through
No, but you do have those injuries, but you do have them injuries. So now we're doing the potential thing again.
Hold on. No, let me tell you who's on our bench, bro. You've got Carney injured, you've got Reece James injured, you've got Nkuku injured, you've got Wesley Fofana injured, you've got Badia Shield injured, you've got Broja injured, you've got Chalobah injured. These are all first players.
Okay,
so
are they all?
Hold on, let me finish, bro.
Okay.
You just said that Chelsea are a mess. Look at our bench today. But I'm telling you that we've literally got 9 injuries. So how are you going to judge our bench as if that's actually our first team bench? That's not our first team.
Okay, the reason why I can judge you is because that is the current situation. What you're talking about is when they get fit, when they get back to match fitness, watch our squad. But we're not waiting for all of that, bro. The facts is, last week against West Ham, you put on Burster or whatever his name is to save the day against a 10-man West Ham. Tonight, your bench was stinking. And that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm not going to think, in 3 months' time, they're going to have this, and that. Like, why am I thinking like that? Tonight is what I'm thinking about. Where you are right now. Like maybe they'll sign a couple players in the window. Why am I thinking about that when you haven't signed them yet, bro? You've not signed them.
Hold on. Who has come on here and made excuses about certain players not being available today? I haven't come on here once blaming the injuries, bro. I've told you already. Right now, the players that we've got that are available, there's more than enough to cook a little Saturday. We've still got players like Lavia to come back. We do have a little bit of squad depth, especially in midfield right now as it stands. And like I said, the window is not done, bro. The window's not done. We've got injuries. You know what?
You have to apply that to everybody else, though.
Let me finish. I get what you guys are saying, but you guys are listen. That, like I said, that's your opinion. My opinion is right now where Liverpool are in terms of their depth, lack of depth in defense, lack of depth in midfield. Like I said, that's going to catch up with them, especially how they play. You United are just a mess. I'm not going to get into that. You're none of my worries right now. I'm not adding.
He's not applying nothing.
When you look at the profile of your player,
you're not actually being logical. You're applying something for yourself, but not for other teams. It's all about what your team can do and not what other teams are going to do as well. That's the difference. You're talking about third. You're talking about third. You said third. See, this whole thing is about you saying third place. And if that is a third place, it's nowhere near going to be a comfortable third place. All I'm trying to say is, you mentioned injuries. A lot of these are long-term injuries, and a lot of these players, 2 of these players in particular, are always got a reoccurring injury. Unfortunate for Fofana, unfortunate to Reece James. He's probably going to get injured again. I don't wish it on him, yeah? Chilwell's injury.
Potentially in Cuckoo as well.
The fact you're losing out players.
Done,
Wait. The fact that let me talk a little bit more slowly. The fact that the window's not done, I can hear that, but that's just I can say the same thing for me, innit? My team can go and get an Amrabat. My team, Arsenal can go get another right back left. Actually, Tierney's gone. They're going to go get another one to fill in there, yeah? City might go and get another player. All these players are going to go get another player. Like, you're not applying that for other teams, but you to sit there and say third, right? You need to apply that to everybody else of what can happen. Because you said Man United.
I literally just said as it stands.
You don't know, but for me saying third, my team's already done it last year, yeah, and it's already happened. We got an established
Your
home
team
record.
stinks right now, Tas. Right now, your team stinks.
Okay, Don. You just drew to a Liverpool which you should have went and beaten, to be fair, yeah. When you look at that game, how it was, and you didn't get over the line. If you're gonna go off Man United when they got a new manager on their basis, we comfortably beat Liverpool at home. I saw it myself. I was there.
I'm talking about now this season, bro. You've been spelling.
Lost 3-1 to 10 men West Ham, bro.
I'm gonna do this, yeah.
Okay, but I think we'll be better than Man United overall.
Wait. Right now we look bad. Yes, you have a lot of the ball, but guess what? You still lost to West Ham. Remember what happened with Arsenal Palace? Yes, we looked great when Vehicles first came in, by the way, in Feb. But guess what? We still talking
about the here and now. You guys are getting sensitive about the here and now.
I'm talking about that. But my manager will definitely change things up to get those results, yeah? And even Mason Mount, we got injuries. But guess what? I can still, at least, if I say third right now, my part is still justified. But for you to say it is next level. I'm more established.
It's not justified for you to say how can you say third after what you've just been watching?
Wait. My team's got players that have been there and done it. They're not bare youngsters in that team, you know, because I still got Varane and Casemiro's and stuff. You just got Thiago Silva and a Sterling.
You're telling me that Man United have more quality than Chelsea right now, is what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter what you got on paper. If you can't establish it, there's no point. Like, bro, you played pretty football. You played pretty football against West Ham, but guess what? Now you got two players out till December, January now. Attacking players. We still got Højlund to come back and that. We can't judge that yet.
What are you basing this third place on, Don? What are you basing it on?
Like I've said, yeah, I've already explained the reasons. You lot aren't hearing it. That's your opinion. I'm not going to go through it again because that's your opinion. This is my opinion. So that's how we leave it.
Cool. But I just feel like your opinion is off base of hope and nothing logical because you got
when I tell you about Colwell, when I tell you about players like Paddy Shield, when I tell you guys about Enzo, when I tell you guys about Caicedo and Latnia, when I tell you about guys like, when I tell you about certain man, you guys don't want to hear it. I overrate my players. I want to back my players. I think that right now what we've got is enough to at least
overrate them.
And as it stands right now, but I don't overrate them though. That's just called me negative. So how can I be overrated?
So because you had a couple negative comments, that means you don't overrate your players. What does that? What are we doing here, Dan? Don? What are we doing?
Because your club is doing this phase nonsense, yeah. You think that
forget about my club, bro. Forget about my club, bro.
The angle that you're coming with right now is, Chelsea, they're still in a mess because you must think Todd Bowley is still in charge of our recruitment. You just got onto our bench when we've got.
Why don't you ask me rather than assuming it?
Let me finish, bro. Because I'll let you land here. Let me finish. You kept going on about Chelsea are a mess when we've got our bench. It's not my problem that we don't want to listen to the fact that we've got 9 injuries, and that wouldn't be our bench if we didn't have these injuries. It's not my problem. It's not my problem that you don't want to expect that right now the window's still open. And like I've said, I'm looking at Liverpool right now. I'm looking at Man United right now. I think we're in a better position long term than both of them. My prediction could change depending on how the window finishes. But as it stands today, bro, I think we'll get third. That's just my opinion.
You're banging off too much hope because the fact you got.
That's fine. I can say the same thing to you. You've got a lot of hope. For you to say that.
No. But my club went there and done it last year, and that's
what are you doing now? Why are we talking about last year? What are you doing now?
You played against Luton Town. I'm gonna remind you.
Literally, bro. Like you're going on like you just did a madness tonight.
You guys are contradicting yourself so much.
No, we're not Don because wait, because let me land because look, Don, you said we're worried about the here and now. The here and now is that you lot have just beat Luton 3-0. And hold on, which is your first victory of the season. And
What was my review of the game? What did I say about the game?
Regardless of your review, at the end of it, you still said you're going to finish third. And I don't know what you're basing it off from what I've seen.
I'm basing it off Poch going back to a back four. I'm basing it off additional signings coming that are more attacking. I'm basing it off players coming back from injury. These players are going to come back.
Okay,
It's
so
not
if
like
he
they're gonna
doesn't
come back.
revert to a back four, what happens?
Right now, yeah, we've got a deeper squad than Liverpool. We've got a deeper squad than Man United. Let's be real.
He hasn't mentioned
So-
one thing about Liverpool or anything like that. Liverpool have got the players that know how to do it, know how to do it. And that's what we do
They've
know.
got a lack
about
of
Liverpool.
depth.
No, it doesn't matter. They still got
It
the
does
salaries.
matter because they're
It
still
doesn't
in
matter.
Europe.
Guess what? Last year, they still, even in Champions League, bro, last year, they still went and scored 75 Premier League goals or more. They got the attack to still do that. They still
What
got
happens if Van Dijk gets injured or if Konate gets injured again?
We're not saying if they get injured, but right now, we're going off the facts, as you just said. You said the facts. The fact is, he's not injured. And the fact
Konate's
is,
injured right now. That's a fact. Konate's injured right now. That's a fact.
And that's a fact. But the fact is, you still got 9 injuries. And the fact is, you still have
And
to
you
catch
and Mo.
up. Wait. The fact is, you still got to catch up a lot of those points. While all these big teams like Newcastle will end up running away with it, like they will run away with points that you have to catch up into to base off that you're going to get 3rd place. That's all I'm going off of, yeah? Newcastle have got an established home record in defense. Man United, as even though they're bad, they still got a 1-0 win and everything. Don't get me wrong, but we know they're not going to stay bad because I will also base off that I'm going to go get someone that's about 26 years old, in my opinion, at the end of this window that will solve the midfield just a little bit until the required one comes back. Because remember, we also got injuries. Like I'm gonna base off what you said. Malacia, we ain't got a left back, bro. Yeah, we ain't got a Mason Mount no more. That's another option. As bad as he might be, he's still an option, and he's not back yet, and he's going to be out for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not even making that. Hoyland, we haven't even seen him in the game yet. Marcel's just got match fit as well, and don't get me wrong, he's not the best striker in the world currently. He's lost it a little bit, but he adds more than a Marcus Rashford up front, right? And I'm basing off all of that. But my club went and done it last year and still won a trophy and went all the way in multiple games.
I look at Man United.
Hold on, Don. Yeah, because this is why I called you a hypocrite. Because you told me you're not being overreactionary about Man United and already judging them when all the signings that they have currently made haven't been on the pitch. But I've seen all your signings on the pitch, and you say you're not being overreactionary about your own club. But right now, I think you're being overreactionary over beating a Luton Town and a little bit of pretty progress football that hasn't established into nothing. No, it did though, Don. That's the fact. You want to talk on facts. Your pretty football that you've been playing under Poch right now has resulted you into a draw against Liverpool at home, which you should be winning. If you want to get top 3, you have to beat big 6 teams at home like we did, yeah? That's how we got there, right? That's how we did it, because we did at home and we got an established home record. And the last part is, you went away to West Ham and you lost over your pretty football, and also they had 10 men and you still didn't capitalize. That's why I say I don't believe in your attack. You're saying you believe you're going to go and attack.
So now you're making a full judgment about the whole season because of one game in the back 3.
No, I never.
Okay.
I'm saying no, but I'm going off of what your attack offers currently right now. And guess what? We don't know.
Our attack scored 3 goals today.
Wait. If you want to know off another fact, Don, we don't even know what you're going to look like in the back 4 yet. We only seen back 5. So how do you know that's?
I'll be real with you. I got a very good indication of what it could look like.
Indications are indications, bro.
Hold on, Kule. I'm not like you, bro. I don't just watch Arsenal, yeah? I watched Caicedo a lot last
Bro,
season, yeah?
stop doing that nonsense, bro.
Yeah?
Just make your comment on its own. Don't tell me what I watch and I don't watch, bro. Don't tell me that. No, you don't get to land when you're spreading stupidness, bro. Because I don't agree with you. Before I don't agree with you, I don't watch ball. I don't know ball.
Let me finish.
Listen, my man just watches his team, yeah. But anyway, like I've said, I've watched enough of Caicedo to know how good he is. I've watched your club actually wanted him, by the way. Tried to bid for him in January. You wanted him to be a part of this big thing to go win the league. So Caicedo is a big game changer for us. I know how good Lavia is. I watched a lot of Southampton because we tried to bid for him last summer. I know how good he is. I know what he can bring to our team. I'm looking at Enzo Fernandez, top player. Got young player of the tournament at the World Cup. He's been balling for us. Bro, I'm looking at the quality that we've got right now in comparison to Man United and Liverpool and the squad depth. And I'm saying over a long period of time right now, as it is, I think we'll finish 3rd. My prediction, Kunle, can change by the end of the window. Liverpool could go and do a madness, bro. Bring in a centre-back, bring in an extra midfielder. I'll say, do you know what? I think they'll finish 3rd. I think they'll finish ahead of us. Man United could go do a madness. I could change my prediction. But as it stands right now today, bro, I'm saying I think we're in a better position to get 3rd over Man United and Liverpool, in all honesty, as it is right now today.
You know,
but it could
fair
change.
enough. I'm gonna keep it there, man. Like the difference is Man United can play shit at home and we still win. That's the thing, regardless.
If you wanna, bro, my brother, if those performances help you sleep at night,
by the way, I'm going off facts. You can play shit and we'll still win at home. Spurs talk show. I pick up Sean. He says
you can't play shit and win, obviously.
Yeah, clearly not. Been waiting for real. These two on together. WhatsApp Live is talking about Kunle and that. Big up to a new member as well. Big up Toon Trev. Big up yourself, man. You know, you've got people that think they're going to finish above your club this season based off nothing. Enigma says, I see Bowley chilling with James and Lavia in the stand. That's the problem with Chelsea. Bowley needs to stay out the dressing room. Big up for the super chat. See, I wanted to go and talk about the actual Premier League game week, but you know, like the inevitable happened. I'm not even going to go over all three. I'm gonna go off a couple. I'm just going to say a couple games, right? Now, just Liverpool, Newcastle. Who wins?
Liverpool.
Well, as it is right now, no, Newcastle. Konate's injured.
I'm going to go draw. I think Liverpool got a good record there, and I think it might continue. Man United not.
You don't think that's going to give Newcastle a bit of an incentive, though, Cass?
I'm not debating it. I'm not debating it. I'm going off who's a bogey team.
Man, Newcastle.
No, I hear it, but Liverpool got a very good record there, and that's their bogey team. Kendall says it herself. Man United on the Forest. Who's winning? Man United's at home.
United.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
I probably won't watch the game because I only watch Arsenal. You know that one's there.
Hey, look up Andre Santos, man. Look up Andre Santos.
Last one I'm going to say, Arsenal's got Fulham at home. Last time out, Fulham did give them a tough, but they got a different squad now, a different attack. What are we saying for this one?
Arsenal 3-1. I'll give you the prediction too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Arsenal 3-1. Actually, not 3-0. I don't even know if Fulham are going to get their goals, man.
I feel that's going to be the case as well. And then Man City's got Sheffield. Haaland's getting
that's going to be painful.
Yeah. Big up tomorrow at 10:30, and don't go anywhere. Make sure smash the like on the way out. And remember, even though we get hot about football, doesn't mean we don't like each other.
It's all love, man.
Only person I don't like is
brothers, man. We're brothers.